Hi there, Pocket Buddies.
This week, we will welcome Captain B.A. Everblunt. He unofficially serves as the captain of the CHD-15, Blunt, and caretaker and historian of the CHD-2, Big Fire.
And now, a recap of your last episodes of EMT Pockets.
Mr. Tuxedo and Mr. Janky were preparing for a combined land excursion.
The cargo had arrived just in time for the CLE to begin.
It's known the A-10 was directly acquired from the Largos depot. The plane crashed due to what was experienced as inclement weather.
Chauncey had been following the aircraft all along. He immediately illustrated the crash and coordinates to Mr. Janky.
Later that evening,
Mr. Tuxedo and Black Daddy discussed the wealth of the land and its people. He explained the importance of reunifying the Largos by any means necessary. Due to the loyalty of Black Daddy and his team, they made it to the recovery site first.
They found the aircraft broken into smithereens.
Mr. Tuxedo, the recovery is now active.
But it was a bit too late. The scout was in the air. The drone's primary mission was to survey the site for the crash, and observe the CLE, as secondary. Mr. Janky is a staunch logistician, with a strategic mindset.
Therefore, he had endured a helo trip to the CHD-15. Then cross-decked to the historical CHD-2, Big Fire. Mr. Janky is now aboard the CHD-2 Big Fire, with Captain Everblunt. They are discussing how—
Hey, wait! Don't that bald guy with the briefcase look familiar? Remember, in one of the last episodes when he conducted a suspicious deal?
Yeah, you're right. That sure was a lot of money. Meanwhile, back over at the crash site,
The equipment had arrived to recover the wreckage.
the plane was recovered and taken to Largos Depot for analysis.
Something unexpected was recognized. The contact team, in all efforts or contracts of Largos Depot, Camp Minister, the Honorable Mr. BP, Ryder Fork, commanding.
currently on EMT Pockets.
Greetings from within. Welcome. Please greet my presence now. Barry Adams.
Everblunt. Who said my name without fear?
I need you. We must extend my dominance. Follow me. Barry Adams. You will have all Sinister's resources at your ways. Your desires are requirements of my consolidation to power. I need you. I must go. Quickly. It is near.
Obliged, matey. Time to ship out.
Meanwhile, the Tiger tank had retrograded from the neutral zone.
Who is operating that equipment?
your high beams.
Logothian, use your knight discipline.
Oh shit.
Once we thought things were over, a life-establishing event had happened. Over there is where things had gotten a bit weird, folks. Pocket buddies. The story of Mr. T Tuxedo.
As trifling as it may be, who I am is not vital to our longevity of diplomatic existence. The commandments and biddings of the Great Ones are unpalatable, hitherto necessary. The end of my story is only its beginning. I walked. Next I began to run. One could hear the rhythm of the pitter-patter of my runner's heart. I just could not stop running to my gorgeous destiny. I passed out from what seemed to be exhaustion, resulting to... Then I crawled with the highest of sunken despair. But there was a thirst of lust to survive, and quell my quest for destiny's embrace. I had no choice. My mind had no body. My body had no soul. My soul had no conscience. It seemed to be a we in me. I wanted to end the endless, agonizing, strident travels, whether by triumph or failure. Nonetheless, I had the wind at my back, the power of the night, yet the will to thrive. Once inside the castle, I cowered and became paralyzed by fear. I had become a vessel for someone, or what thing, but why? I ran with lunacy for what seemed to be an eternity. inside the corridor, I felt the decency of something majestic. My heart raced as I was slowly pulled towards my born-again indoctrination. I could not rationalize reality any longer. The valence became immeasurable.
It's been some while. Such a savior has graced him with pleasure. Look, this gorgeous flesh has no bearing to the Great One. I shall deliver pains 1,000 times over. I will divide his soul from his mind. Your soul, I want to take, and forgive me. The significance of your soul's past is deliverance of my presence. You beg for mercy and your selfish forgiveness. Distinguish this day. Glorification of our souls are perched on a plinth of holiness and knowledge. Go do my biddings.
Even till this very moment, I can feel the warmth of the Great One. I must contact my good friend, Mr. Tyrone Jenke. I must inform him of my strange calling. I am ordained for all Largothians.